Your one click on the subscribe button makes a huge difference. Thank you for your kind support.
In G20, Edward Rutledge appears at first to be just another terrorist seeking financial gain through a cryptocurrency scheme. However, as the film progresses, viewers discover his attack on the G20 summit was far more personal, specifically targeting President Danielle Sutton for events that occurred years earlier in Fallujah. This revelation leaves many viewers wondering about the true nature of his vendetta. Rutledge reveals his backstory during the film's climactic confrontation with President Sutton. "I was there," he tells her, referring to Fallujah. "I was in the caravan ahead of you, clearing IEDs off the road, and a bomb made just for you Americans killed 2 of my brothers. My best mates." This establishes that Rutledge was an Australian military contractor who lost close friends during the same deployment where Sutton served. What truly fuels Rutledge's hatred, though, isn't just the loss of his comrades but what happened afterward. Sutton became famous for carrying a child to safety during an attack, which was captured in a photo that landed on the cover of Time magazine. This image became the foundation of her political career and eventual rise to the presidency. Rutledge views this as the ultimate injustice, that someone profited politically from the same conflict that destroyed his life. "You plucked a kid out of the rubble that you'd created," he spits at her. "You got a photo taken, and you came home to a hero's welcome. But you're no hero." His attack on the G20 isn't just about crashing markets or making money through cryptocurrency. It's about exposing what he sees as Sutton's fraudulence. The film adds layers to this confrontation through a quiet moment earlier when Sutton confesses to British Prime Minister Everett that there's more to her heroic story than the public knows. "What they didn't capture is, I had to pry that child from his mom, who was blown apart," she admits. "I was so scared. I just ran." This vulnerability humanizes Sutton and shows she doesn't see herself as the hero the public believes her to be. This creates a complex moral situation where both Rutledge and Sutton are traumatized veterans of the same conflict, but they've processed their trauma differently. Sutton channeled hers into public service, while Rutledge's festered into a desire for revenge and global chaos. When he tells her, "I know you for what you are," there's a haunting recognition between two people who've seen the same horrors but emerged with vastly different worldviews. The financial aspect of Rutledge's plan, using cryptocurrency to crash global markets, serves as both a smokescreen for his true motives and a metaphor for the fake value he believes Sutton represents. Just as he sees cryptocurrency exposing the fragility of traditional banking systems, he wants to expose what he perceives as Sutton's fraudulent public image. Understanding Rutledge's motive transforms G20 from a standard action thriller into a more nuanced exploration of war's long-term psychological impacts, the uncomfortable truths behind political mythmaking, and how trauma can shape people's futures in wildly different ways.